video will take you through the steps of registering and getting started in ALEKS, which is the software we will use for the primary content of the course. When you go to your course, you will find that there is a link inside step 3 from the home menu for the ALEKS login page. There's also a quick link on the important course links. You can use these, or you can simply go to aleks.com. I also want to point out that the registration instructions for new and returning users are contained within this module. All of the steps that I'm going through are recorded here. So for aleks.com, we'll click Sign Up Now if you are a new user. To use ALEKS with a class, which is what we will do so that all of your work can get recorded in my gradebook, you need a course code, which I provide you on the syllabus, as well as an access code. This is the required material that you have to have for the course. Now I've opened up my syllabus. Please understand that the course code is dependent upon the course that you are in. So please do not use this particular code unless you happen to be in my section that I'm demonstrating this with. We'll enter the code and click Continue. You will get a message to confirm the course that you are registered in. So I will click Continue. And you have an option there of saying you've never used it before, or you do have an ALEKS login name. I will say I've never used it before and click Continue. Now we need to enter our access code. If you've purchased an access code, this is where you will enter it. If you have not, you can use the financial aid access code that is provided on the syllabus. This is only for 2 weeks, so after that 2-week period, you will need to enter a code that you have purchased. Otherwise, you won't have access to the system. Now again, this access code is dependent upon the course section, so do not enter this one unless you're enrolled in the one that I'm teaching. There is an option for you to purchase the access code online. If you click that, you will see that you can purchase it for $95. You'll enter your information and it will be emailed to you. Now I will click Continue. And I need to enter my personal information here. If you have your student ID number, please enter that. And then read and agree to the terms of the ALEKS user agreement. Check the box and click Continue. Once you complete that process, you will be given your login name. So you need to write that down so that you can remember it. Notice that it is all in caps. And I will click Continue. This reminds me that I have only a temporary access. After that time, I will need to extend my account to enter my regular code that I've purchased. We click Continue to log in. You will be automatically taken to a tutorial that shows you step by step how you enter inside the ALEKS tool system. If you will follow the instructions that are provided, you will learn how to do that. After you complete the tutorial, ALEKS will then give you an assessment, which is called an initial assessment. This is a set of about 30 questions that will determine what of the course content you know and what you do not know. It is very important to be honest on this. Don't allow someone else to do it for you. You may use a calculator if you want to use a calculator, but you do not need to use the ones that do everything for you, other than the basic operations. And like I said, the graphing calculator, TI-83 or 84 is fine. You don't want to do those that give you the entire answer, because I don't know if that's you knowing it or the calculator knowing it. Have paper, pencil ready to work. Enter only your final answer into ALEKS. If you don't want to take this at the time that you go through the tutorial, maybe you're trying to do something quick and you don't have the time right now to devote to it, log out. When you log back in, it will take you to this tutorial, or rather to this assessment, and you can complete it at that time. You click next, and then it's going to take you through these questions. If you do not know it, it is perfectly fine to say I don't know. We want to know if you know it or don't, so that you get the help where you need it, so that as you move on, there are not gaps in your knowledge. I'm not going to go through all of this right now. You also don't want to rush through it. If you really know these, then you want to know them. If you don't, then you don't. That's fine. But if you just rush through it clicking I don't know, then you're going to be a little bit frustrated with the results, because based on what you put in here, ALEKS will customize a set of topics that you need to work on. So if you're just randomly clicking I don't know because you want to get it done, then you're going to have a lot more work to do later on. If you honestly don't know it, then that's fine, because that's what you're here to learn. I don't expect you to know all of this right now. So you don't want to do what I'm doing. You don't want to just click I don't know for everything. Okay, so after you have completed the assessment, you're going to click next to see what ALEKS has discovered about you. You will be shown a pie, which represents the content of the course and what part of it you know. So this says that I know 34 of the 260 topics. It tells me in each of these different pie slices how many topics there are in each and how many I already know. So I will click continue. It tells me that the dark part shows me what I know. The light part shows me what I will learn. And your goal is to learn all of the topics in the course. So you're saying, well, where do I start? The place that I start is the pie slices that have an arrow. Our course is actually divided into modules around these 10 pie slices. We call them 10 modules, which are 10 chunks of material that are related in nature together, that really kind of correspond with the textbook that you have to go with the course. And so where there is an arrow is where you have topics that you're allowed to work in. You could simply click on the topic and see if you know it. If you do, you can click the answer and then move on. If you don't, there's an explain button that will direct you to the complete solution, as well as some related materials from the book. Now, I've created another video that tells you, after you complete this initial assessment, what should I be doing and how should I be doing it? I actually don't think it's the best for you to just click on all these topics and go through and complete them, because I want you to have a broader knowledge, and I want ALEKS to serve as a check. Do you really understand this material or not? So if you'll please watch my next video about, now I've completed my initial assessment, what should I be doing? You'll get a better understanding of what the course will look like for you. But I hope this video has answered the questions of how do you get started and registered in ALEKS.